Okay. Okay. I think something's popping, but I think I'm gonna hold on to it. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna wait until we get big. Until we're big. We need like a lot of people in here. Need a lot of people. We need to get a lot of people in this live because I think I've touched something that I might be the first. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. It's like all of a sudden. Never mind. I can't even say that out loud. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Say it. I think I have Jack Smith's report. Marley, the fucking strikes the fuck again. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I am Voltron. We are Legion. We are unfucking stoppable. I'm telling you. I've already got it copied. I've already got the link copied. Why don't you go check it out for yourself? Tell me if it's real. Tell me if it's real this one time. I've already posted the link. It's in the fucking comments. So there's some pages to it, you know, 165 to be exact. So it's a lot to go through, and just as I went live, I got access to it. So you should probably like this, share this. I'm late. Can you post again? No, but I can pin it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I love this. Say it. Say it. Where is it? Hold on. Somebody needs to pin that shit. Either port. It looks a little redacted, but I didn't even get that far. I don't even know. Did somebody pin it? I don't even know. Okay. I didn't. I could post it again. So first of all, the first thing you got to do is you got to make sure it's real. Okay. 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 You got to make sure it's real. Do it. Okay. Okay. And like I said, I get to like page 4, 5, redacted shit. Redacted. But it's heavily redacted. But I mean, have you seen it anywhere else? It's not letting you pin it. So we're just gonna have to keep posting it. How redacted? Oh yeah, you can read it. They redacted names. Yes. Yes. Meg Sienna. Yes, I'm looking at a redacted version of Jack Smith's report to the best of my knowledge. Yeah. Link didn't come through. That's so unfortunate. If you were on YouTube, if you were just on YouTube, if you could just go to YouTube, if you could just click on my profile, if you want to read this yourself, you need to go to the link on my profile. It's pretty clear every time I post that shit in the fucking chat on TikTok, it gets removed. If you can't already see how this is going to go work out, I've posted that link twice and it's gone. Click on the link in my profile, go to my YouTube channel, come to my YouTube live version of the same show, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. I better see a bunch of you in the chat in my YouTube, and I'll post the link again. And that's not to get you to go to YouTube. I'll post the fucking link again. It is not hitting. Somebody said it's pinned 3 times. I posted it 3 times on YouTube. Okay? Okay? Now, what you need to do is you got to decide for yourself. You can't let anyone tell you what this report does or is. You've got to read it yourself. It's 165 pages. It is heavily fucking redacted. Okay? See, I got somebody else in my chat saying I'm trying to share it from my message to my browser and it won't even let me. I'm looking at it. It's going to get ripped off the fucking internet. Yeah, there is. There's a chat in my YouTube live. I'm talking to people in my chat. Jen, Jay. Yes, only on YouTube. Here's the thing. There's 130 people in here. There's 130 people in here. Go to my profile and click the link to go to my YouTube and come to my live. Why? Because every link I post on YouTube, you can just click the shit. You can just click and go there. You want this shit. You want to read this fucking report. Do you not? I've tried to pin it as a comment and it won't let me do it on TikTok. Why do you think TikTok? Why? Because Kevin O'Leary is trying to buy it. TikTok and fucking China and the fucking Republicans, they fit like a fucking glove. If you think Chinese TikTok's bad, wait until it's TikTok USA. Go to YouTube, okay? Yeah, it's literally pinned on YouTube. And you could just watch the show every day from YouTube now, and instead of having to copy links and paste them in your browser, you could just click it. You could just click it. It's a link in the chat. That, to me, I should see a mass exodus of people just leaving TikTok and going straight to fucking. You mean I can watch your show, the same show that you love, except now when I post the link in the chat, you can just click it. And I don't get banned on YouTube. There's 185 people in here. We got to get the message across. There's 25 people in the fucking chat. That's 200 plus fucking people. Get 8 hours of fucking sleep a day. Okay? Colonel Berger from the U.S. Army did a study on impacts on performance. And the highest impact on performance is sleep. Your ass needs 8 hours of sleep a night. I'll put a comment sharing my YouTube. I am likely alien everywhere. Okay? Except for here on TikTok. I'm just Jared Malat. Why? Because I'm a journalist and it's important that you know my name. You got to have somebody to blame. You also got to have somebody that you fucking love and support because he's a bad motherfucker. And while all these other fucking journalists are bending the fucking knee and kissing a fucking ring and licking goddamn boots, I'm here telling you the fucking truth. I have a redacted copy of Jack Smith's report. You ain't getting that from fucking mainstream media. Ain't posting it in the fucking chat. Now are they? Now are they? Is mainstream media talking about it right now? Anybody? Turn on your tube. Hey Pam. Pam. Okay. Here. Go read it for yourself. Here's what I would do. You want to answer some questions? You want to answer some questions? You want to answer some questions? Scroll to the bottom. Scroll to the bottom of the document. Okay? Respectfully submitted, Jack Smith, special counsel. And then what you do is you go to the top so you know it's from Jack Smith. Okay? You go to the top of the doc. Okay? And you're looking for indication of a date. Okay? This is the report filed October 2nd, 24. Okay? So this could very well be the report, on the report per your link on YouTube. What? That's why they're banning TikTok. I think it's the whole thing. No. Somebody said they were looking from the So everybody that's in here, you need to go to YouTube. YouTube, you are looking here. Here's my link to YouTube. Okay? And it's also in my profile. I'll probably also switch to Clapper if TikTok goes away. The only beef I have with Clapper is that I can't just get on a Clapper website and see my shit. Okay? But here's the link to go to my YouTube. Okay? Okay? Here's a link to my YouTube. And hey, listen to me. I've made it a habit of not asking y'all for money, but I need help or my internet's going to get shut off. I have a problem. Remember how last week or 2 weeks ago I told you that my mortgage payment hit and then another fucking bill hit and I couldn't figure it out? Like, how the fuck am I negative money? And I was blaming myself. Like, I spent $140 when I only meant to spend 40. Well, we were a couple $100 negative. And for the record, chat helped me out. Chat helped me out. I don't know about Red Note, Jen. I don't know about it. Mindy Smith says this report was filed October 2nd, 2024. And then the question that you have to ask yourself, if this was filed October 2nd, 2024, is it has to be updated. Has to be updated. But what I have to do, I have no choice. I have no choice. Seeing this on the YouTube page. I'm going to keep posting it. There's the link. Oh, that's linked to YouTube. Yep. You have to decide. Okay. I'll post it in the chat too. Yeah, you have to open the link outside. You're going to have to, in TikTok, you're going to have to take the link I posted, copy it, and then paste it into a browser. Okay? If you want to download that from, you can go to YouTube and just click a link. You don't have to, you just banned so many of us. That's fucking insane. And for the record, I got to get this out. I got to get this out so you all know. Okay? I'm about 6'4", about 300 pounds, and I was in the Marine Corps infantry. So every time one of you tells me that that place is alt-right, understand that I've never fucking seen them. Do you understand? Our experiences on the internet haven't been the fucking same. And that's clear to me. Okay? So when you say that an app is, oh, it's right wing, it's what you've allowed. You've decided to fight those people. I'm not fighting those people. I'm informing people. I'm the one with the message. Nobody's gonna come in my space. My space. Nobody's coming into my space and treating me poorly. And I'm not going to let them do that shit to you. I don't know if you notice, but on my comments, I clean that shit up. I block motherfuckers. I remove shit. You ain't saying whatever you want in my presence. It ain't happening. I'm gonna curate that feed for you when you go to check the comment section. One thing you don't see right wingers in there fucking duking it out because they're blocked. They can't see my shit. It's going. I need some help, but it's going. Okay? I need about $175 ASAP. I paid my internet bill about 10 days too early, and my account's $50 overdrafted, and the bill is $120. So when people ask, like, do you need help? Fuck yeah, I need help. Here. I'm putting it in the YouTube chat. And don't think you got to do it all yourself. You know, dude, I needed help getting a new furnace. I had 6 people put their fucking information in a message and send it to me in a chat. And my wife got to see it. There were like 4 people had like 780 plus credit scores. They just told me. So if people will do that, and we didn't take advantage of that, okay? Janice, $15, bam. See, 160. I need $160. I need to get my bank account off negative, and I have to pay my internet bill. It got kicked. This means I'm going to lose access to the internet, and I start a new job on the 20th. Okay? So, again, I've tried to make it a habit of not asking y'all for money. You notice I ain't pushing a Patreon. I don't sit here and say, hit, tap, 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 tap. No. I need $160. Somebody already gave me $15. I asked one time, right? Somebody already gave me money. You don't have to do it all yourself. But a group effort sews this up real quick, gets my bank account off negative, gets my internet bill paid. Hey, I ain't worried about shit. I get paid early February the 1st from this job. Starts on Monday next week. Good to go? And I probably won't be asking you for money after that because I can't imagine needing it. I can't imagine a situation where I'd have to keep asking you for money. Send it to me on TikTok. Can't create code for getting it. Do we know if this is the new one or is this the old one? Do we know if this is the new one or the old one? Hell yeah, Jonas. Appreciate you. And again, like I said, I've never even been in a position to ask other people for help. Outside of my mother. Dawn said TikTok's going away, dude. Okay. Okay. Who the fuck does that? Okay. Kevin O'Leary's trying to buy it. Dude. And here, chew on this for a while. Everybody go. We need to figure out if this is new. Is this the redacted version? gov.uscourts.d. I feel like that's a legitimate site. I don't have PayPal. Judy said, I don't have PayPal. Can I send it another way? Somebody gave me $10 on PayPal. I think I got Venmo. So hold on. Okay, so I've gotten about $25. We're at 150. Okay. Venmo, I'm Jared One Malat. Okay. So here. And I appreciate y'all. So there. People said, we got, let's see, someone posted about it on X. What are your sources for lockdown at Mar-a-Lago? A Twitter user was turned around at the entrance of Mar-a-Lago and took pictures and showed all of the uniformed people clearly blocking like the main entrance in. It's important to understand Donald Trump does this shit all the time, so that this isn't okay. So we had a map showing, hey, this road is a one lane road already due to construction. And like I said, the big thing is that Donald Trump does this all the time. Okay, so you could try to do backflips for Donald Trump about locking himself down at fucking Mar-a-Lago, but he does it all the time. It just is like a thing he does. Okay. James Houston said, "Can't wait till Smith's reports are out, buddy. Do I have something for you?" Okay, buddy, do I have something for you? So you should download this and read it. Right there. Right there. Okay. And hey, that's what we do on our show. Marissa paid $25. Okay. And that, yo, that's crazy. Sorry, did you post your Venmo? Yes, Judy, I'll post it again. Think we said, what did we say we were? We're $10 on PayPal. 61. Oh wow. 10, 61, 71. So we're about $100 from hitting a goal. 175 because I have to factor in the fact that there are fees to transfer money. Download how? It's a PDF, brother. So it's tough to because I think you'd do that through the browser that you'd want to save the file. So you're probably looking for ellipses, like three dots, like it is on most places, except it would be on a browser. Keep in mind, brother, on TikTok, you have to copy the link that I share and then take it to a browser and paste it, and then go to that site, and it's a fucking PDF. Where did I send it? I put it in the chat. James, do you have YouTube? There are 175 people in here. TikTok is going away in a week. I am live on YouTube right now, and every link that I post is a clickable link on the YouTube chat. And I get it. Y'all want to sit on here, okay? You need to go to YouTube and go to my YouTube so that you can just click links instead of having to copy and paste shit. That has to be the worst way to do it. That has to be the worst way to enjoy my podcast. I'm addressing that, James. So that's why I go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube, sit in my YouTube. Why? Because you could just be lazy. I want you to be lazy. I want you to sit in the. Saw an article you're real by dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I am woman 88 said I went to fucking YouTube. It's there like 50 times. Yeah, I'll just give it to you. I'm not that kind of person because that's insane because people are crazy. So we're at 61 and 10. Christina Lane said, I just looked at the PDF you have there. That report's been out. Okay. Somebody looked up the case and everything. I didn't know that there was a Jack Smith report released in October. Was there a redacted report from Jack Smith released in October? No. No. The special counsel released 2,000 heavily redacted pages October 18th, 2024 in the documents surrounding the 2020 election subversion case. Yeah, so which one are we fucking waiting on? Cuz I ain't ever seen this shit before. What are my last four digits? Oh, 3117. It's my phone number, right? I didn't even know that. See, this is how you know I'm not a fucking grifter. Danielle said, bro, my shit's negative too. Hey, if I had the money, I'd be flipping it too. I'd be flipping that bitch too. Okay. Yes, I'm aware it says 10 to 2024. But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. It could be the one we're waiting for. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He was not sent here to investigate the election. Where am I getting my news? From Jack Smith's fucking fingertips. I don't think this is the I don't think this is the I think this is the right one. We're at 161 on Venmo. 171. We're in the part where we can try to help others. How negative are you, Danielle? We already hit our goal, so now let's try to help someone else real quick. If they're reasonable, we'll see if we can help them. What if they're only like 40, 50 bucks in the hole? Hey, I thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, brother. I'm already hit goal. I'm at 171. We're gonna make way more money than we could possibly ever need. People are gonna be like, "What? You like already hit goal in like 5 minutes?" Somebody posted in my YouTube chat, "I'm fucking negative too." Okay, how negative are you? Because I'm gonna get a little more money, and then somebody's gonna be like, "How much do they need?" Not even worried about it. We're not in overdraft territory. I woke up negative. Okay, what was the link? I switched to YouTube. I'll give it to you. You can just click it, buddy. You can just click it. No, hey, did you see how I can't keep secrets? Did you see how I can't keep secrets? Like I looked at that shit for like 4 seconds and was like, I should probably just give that to my fucking audience. And it hurt me. It hurt me. You see how we're at 150? We had more viewers before I gave it away. It's tough. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay? Listen, y'all already helped, but I'm going to keep asking for it. I got somebody telling me that their bank account's negative. Mad Guy said they're down 150. See, that might not be a hill I can climb, right? But I can anticipate if somebody's like between $50 and $100 negative that I might be able to help them too. That's 2 birds, 1 stone, right? That's what we're aiming for. Okay? Here's what I think. I think that report that was filed on October 2nd is the one you're looking for because Jack Smith was not here to investigate an election. That's not what he was here to do. The ICC does not have shit to do with elections. So everybody is all up in arms about this report, first of all, being filed October 2nd. Here's what I can tell you. On October 18th on CNN, and I'll show you. October 18th, so 16 days after this was filed, not necessarily released to the public. Okay, here's a CNN article of Corey. It's right here, dear. Here, it's right here. If you need the link, you're probably gonna have to go to YouTube to get it. $185 negative myself. Say everybody's fucking hurting right now. See, one day I'm gonna be solving your problems. Okay. So if you want to help, that'd be ideal. Okay. Plenty of it. Plenty of it. 161. I'm at 171 and was asking 175 in like 5 minutes. Okay. Heard he's taking the evidence back to the Hague. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. Here's what I heard. Here's what I heard. If it had gone to sentencing, right? Like if Donald Trump, he's tried, he found guilty, he goes to trial, he gets sentenced. From what I understand, and somebody that's a lawyer, please correct me when I'm wrong. Somebody that has actually prosecuted someone, tell me when I'm wrong. When you win and you get a judgment, like somebody gets a prison sentence, do you get to keep all the info, or is that shit like given up? And the same question would be when you dismiss without prejudice, meaning you could sentence him at any time. Do you get to keep it? Yeah, we did. We read it on the early show. Somebody asked in the chat about the former Twitter employee, and there's a Substack. I'll take you to it. I'll post it in the chat. You can read it yourself. I also read that in my early show today. I decided to come back. Gotta give it up. Fuck Donald Trump. You goddamn right. There ain't no fucking questions about it. That didn't copy what I wanted. Sorry. I'm posting like duplicate fucking links in the chat like a dingus. Here. What is that even saying? And people say I'm delusional. They got like quadruple blocked. What was that even saying? Don't get derailed, Jared. That's how you get banned. I'm just gonna keep posting Jack Smith's report in the chat. What, Jared? What'd you do for an hour and a half today? We made a couple $100, and I just kept posting the same link over and over, and people started reading this shit, and we're like, "Oh my god, you're so amazing! I can't believe you told us the truth this whole fucking time." You better fucking believe it, baby. 165 pages of gasoline. I'm trying to see if did he is there shit in here from all the way up to October. And the funny thing is, wait, which happened? Um, this happened. I'm pretty positive. I'm gonna keep posting it on both. Love your content. Keep it up. It's a little watered down today. One, we already had a show. Two, where I'm trying to verify if this is the report or not. So here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a journalist that has been on Donald Trump and Elon Musk's ass, that has read a fucking heavily redacted 165-page report that came from Jack Smith that was filed on October 2nd, 2024, and has read that shit before right now. I need to find that person. So if you know someone, explain to everyone that if they're watching on TikTok, they're not going to see it. Oh, listen to me. If I post this link in the chat, it disappears on TikTok. If you go to my profile, there's a link to my YouTube page. You need to go to the YouTube, go to this live show that I would just be staring dead into the camera, and all the links are clickable. So instead of you having to copy and paste, which is, I could, here you want to hear something? I could not be me. I could not be you on TikTok. I could not sit in someone's live. I can't empathize with this because I could just go to the YouTube live and click links instead of having to copy and paste shit, and I'm lazy. Like, you all have no clue the depths of my laziness. I'm so fucking lazy, I would just rather you be on YouTube and click fucking links instead of have to copy and paste shit and then be like, why didn't you tell me that it's deleting the fucking link when I post it in the chat on TikTok? They don't want you to fucking see it. There's no other way to get that across. Kevin O'Leary, who is friends with Donald Trump, is trying to buy TikTok. Okay? And while we're at it, I need some money. Okay? I have most of what I need. Just need a little push. Okay? I got to pay my internet bill and cover about a $50 negative. Okay? And the thing about it is, we're more than there. We just need a little more. So I'm going to put... I hate this shit. How do I do this? Request. Share. 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 Here. If you could, there's Venmo, there's PayPal. Links are in the chat. I have to click and one more to see your YouTube link on your profile. Push your Venmo on your YouTube. I posted my Venmo on my YouTube. Okay. Is it newly released or not? Hey, Jennifer, that's a great question. It was filed on October 2nd, 2024. What about Cash App? I don't know that I have it. And TikTok Live's on my cell phone. So probably, but I'm on Venmo, I'm on PayPal, and I'm trying not to spread myself out too far. Okay. At this point, $10 gets us over the top. I think. Puts us at 181 minus the fee, and I needed like 168 and change, so I said 175. So can't find me on YouTube. That's so weird. Here. I'll also put the link in the chat. They track it. Zelle's better. They don't report to the IRS. Zelle's phone, right? Because I have Zelle through PNC. I can do that. I can't see Venmo on the live. That's fucking insane. Like on TikTok Live, when I post a Venmo link, it doesn't stick. What the fuck? So, for the record, if y'all wondered, is there a better alternative to fucking TikTok? Yeah, it's YouTube. Okay, there's 41 people, and we're losing viewers here. So y'all are picking it up. I'm telling you, we were at fucking 4 people in the YouTube a month ago. Okay, I sent some gifts. I don't need me neither. One of the things about this, I never expected in a million years to make money or develop a community that would help me and has done more than help me. Or like over $500 that has been given to me and been here for 90 days. And I've only tried to ask for help when I desperately fucking need it or something fucking terrible has happened. Unfortunately, the 2 times I've had to ask for help, they were connected. There's a reason that I was under the impression, I had it in the back of my mind, some bill somewhere got hung up and I couldn't figure it out. So for the record, for the last 2 weeks, I've just been like, something's fucked up about our bank account, because we've been knowing that money was tight, but we've not gone negative. Can't find me on YouTube. I'll send you the link. And it's because of the holidays and my internet bill. I don't have cable. Okay. Multizer men seek expansion. What? Identified the redacted witnesses. So what are you saying? Is it old? Thanks, Raindrop. I appreciate you. See? And hey, just so you know, Raindrop, before we had the problem solved, I was already looking around, who can I help? Because we're gonna hit more than our goal, and I just needed 168.11 after fees. That's why I said 175 was the goal. And once I hit that, I'm like, okay, who can we help? Who's negative like $50? Who can we help? because I'm gonna make more than I need, and I'm not the kind of person to ever. I've never asked people for fucking help. That's not how I operate. I'm here to give. I'm a life of service person, right? And I'm about to start a job in a week. In a week, in 90 days, I'll be the one setting up a fund. I'll be the one going, hey, here's $10,000 in case someone from my community needs fucking help. Let's not try to use it all in one place. Okay? So that's the goal. So when y'all helping me understand the intent was there before I ever got a fucking dime, that this fucking spaceship has room on it. Okay? And I've been saying that. Have I not? Been saying it. So for those of you that haven't already seen it, I'm pretty sure I'm waiting on someone smarter than me. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you. I'm waiting on someone smarter than me to tell me that this is old. Okay? I cannot tell you that in good conscience. That's not good. Judas said, "Can you put your Venmo here?" And you're not fucking bugging me if you're offering to help me. Shout out Jason Richardson. Gave me $100. I'm going to pretend it was Jason Richardson, the former guard from the Golden State Warriors, who also played for the Charlotte Hornets, who's a bad motherfucker. I'm just going to pretend it's that dude throwing $100 bills at me. Ladybug said, honest people always reap the rewards. Facts. I've been saying, I'm broke. I'm asking for help. Okay? But my fucking karma roll in this life, my karma roll, 10. My fucking, my good luck roll, outstanding. Out fucking standing. Oh, I don't, so what do I say? No. This isn't new. Jared Venmo, Jared Malott. Yeah, don't send money without confirming. It's Jared one Malott. Here. I'll put it in the chat. I don't think it sticks. Cat Lady Brandy said so you're reading the document that I shared. She said there's no info that I don't already know, only on page 20. Here's what I found. I was doing a search to find if that was new or not, and I found threads where someone had stayed up until 4 a.m. to read it on October 4th, 2024. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think. Because I think everybody wants this instant gratification out of this, and I've been saying that's not how this works. Here's the thing. It's legitimate. It is a report from Jack Smith filed October 2nd. Here's the question. How come this isn't all over the fucking news? How come it hasn't been since October 2nd? How come the 2,000 pages that were released heavily redacted on October 18th, 2024, how come those were heavily covered in the fucking news? So here's the thing. I'm willing to, at this juncture, say I cannot confirm or deny if that's new. I don't know. I think that it's correct to say that I don't know. I think that it's a little too much ego for me to say this is without a doubt 100% the new report. But I can also tell you that his job was not to investigate the election. So I had never seen this. Don't you? Here's what I think. We've been talking about Jack Smith for a while. I'd like to think that would have come up. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd like to think, okay? I'd like to think if something came up like that report was released, it would have been covered in the news. Somebody would have shared it with me before today. I feel like it's awfully convenient. And here's the thing. I'm telling myself his job was to investigate Donald Trump, not to investigate the election. That's not what he was sent here to do. Jack Smith. We would have seen this report. We would have talked about this at length. I would have been using it as a fucking resource. Think about how much I'm a John Grisham fan. Like I don't believe in reincarnation. I'm just saying there's more evidence for reincarnation. I think, Jen, I think it did. And people are saying shit like it's shit I already knew, but that should not change your opinion of its validity. Or is this what we were looking for? His job was not to investigate the election. Okay? So you got to understand that his job was not to investigate the election. One of the matriarchies sent me this and said, "Jared, I'm pretty sure this is it." Dragons player forever. What distraction occurred around then? That's a great question. The people that were redacted. Okay. I'm trying to put this in here, but it won't let me pin it or nothing. Please clarify Venmo, like saying some cash maybe here I can share. Yeah, here. Here's my Venmo. It's somebody's saying it's getting hid on the matriarchy, so perfect. Hey, listen, especially if you're a woman or gay. If you're gay or a woman, the matriarchy in my Discord, and you're a newsy person, you're a journalist person, you're a research person, you want to be on my team. Okay? Women and gays, matriarchy might be taking applications. Okay? It's unpaid. We work 7 days a fucking week. You don't clock in or clock out. You're just either on the fucking team or you're not. You're either helping the cause or you're stealing my content. So, I think we hit our goal, okay? And now I'm going to take the money and run. I'm kidding. Somebody was just like, "You motherfucker." Yeah, so we're already at 191. Okay. Found you, Mendo. Jared 1 Malat. Yes, Jared 1 Malat on Venmo. Yeah, it doesn't show up. It doesn't the link to the report. Oh, the drones. Weren't there was there drones leading up to the election? How do you find the Discord? Heather, what I would recommend doing, because I feel like I've communicated with you several times. Consistency. How do I join your Discord? Consistently show up. One of the mods will review you, like look at the comments that you've left, and if they feel like you're suitable for the Discord, welcome. Welcome. Somebody just gave me $20. Thanks. 3117. 3117, dear. Matt, 25. See that? Drones are still here. Yeah, because they're doing surveillance, by the way. Briere Perel said I want a Discord link. Briere, consistency. You got to consistently show up. You don't got to give me shit. That ain't part of the... Trust me, there ain't no fee to get in the matriarchy, okay? Okay. You got to remember, one of the rumors about... Oh, hey, Ernie. Hey, look at this. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Did you come to see me? Here, look. Look, it's me and my friend Ernie. This is my friend Ernie. This is Ernestine. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Are you doing good? You took my headset. Ernie. Oh, hi, honey. Do you have to go potty, honey? Is that what it is? You gotta go aside? Okay. And this is Pammy, and they just decided to come in the middle of the show and say hi. Oh my god. I'm a stay-at-home dog dad. Of course my dogs are angels. Okay. Hi, honey. You gotta get down. You're gonna take my headset right off my head. Good girl. No, don't go between my legs. That's weird. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So, for the record, none of that was intentional, as far as the dogs go. Yeah. Briere. What I would do is continue to show up, be good in the comments, and you'll stick out like a sore fucking thumb. Okay? And people will be like, hey, you know, more apt to just invite. If we just throw out the Discord, summary HR 23. Yeah, it seeks to delegitimize the International Criminal Court. It has passed the House, it has not passed the Senate, and it hasn't been signed by the president, so it is not a law that's in effect. So let me calm you. Is that calming you? I hope it is. I hope it's calming. Josh was in here earlier saying here, no, you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. What are you apologizing for? God damn it, Jay. Decision being finalized today. When you just got here guessing report hasn't released yet. Oh, do I have? Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. There's 140 of you in here. There's 140 of you in here. You need to go to my profile. You need to go to my YouTube link. Go to my live. What up, Rick? You need to go to my YouTube, and I can post links in the YouTube live, and you could just click a link in there. You don't have to copy and paste anymore. We don't have to pretend like this is it. We don't have to pretend like this is it. Go to YouTube and you can just click the links that I post during my show instead of having to copy and paste them. I can't imagine being a fan. I cannot imagine liking me. I can't imagine that. Can you imagine sitting on TikTok and listening to me and I'm posting all these fucking links in the chat and they fucking disappear and shit and you can't click on anything? You gotta copy, you gotta hold it and copy and paste it? That would fucking suck. How would I ever get to enjoy the show if I'm constantly off of TikTok on the whatever fucking link I posted? Holy shit, that's terrible. At least on YouTube you could just fucking one button push that shit and come right back. Am I making sense? This is the case against against TikTok. For the record, it fucking sucks. This shit is terrible. It's terrible. It led me to you, though. That's what I'll say. It led me to you, and I'll concede that that is the gift. It led me to a community. uh-huh. It's on now. It's on now. Is it on now? Fairly new to TikTok. Yeah, it's bad. This is not a great application at all. No. I would definitely recommend TikTok or YouTube. Why? They don't censor me at all. Like, think about all of the things that I have said on my live that have gotten my show fucking banned, and how. What? I'm sorry, KB Love. What's wrong now? It's on now. What's on now, dear? Nature Wildchild said TikTok's been systematically destroyed itself by becoming useless to us. Yeah. Magi joined after October 21st, after that fucking shit show at Madison Square Garden, where Tony Hinchcliffe got up on stage and did all them fucking racist jokes. Dude, I was losing my mind. Oh, I was so goddamn mad. I don't know if I've told y'all that I worked at a comedy club, an A-list comedy club. I was the bartender for a year, but like before I met my now wife. Morty's Comedy Club in Indianapolis, Indiana. I also have been on stage 6 different times, and all of it new material. I'm one of those people. I went into comedy with no ego. I'm not funny. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm probably gonna fucking bomb. But you know what I am gonna do? Try out every fucking joke that I've ever thought of. I wrote shit like goddamn Eminem. Mike Taylor said, "When do you think the public?" Never. They're fucking incapable. There's too much that has happened since election night that if you have not been doing this whole fucking time, you aren't going to be able to keep up. And tell me when I'm fucking wrong. I want to be told, nah, man, people are completely capable of catching up. From when? From when? You know, here's what's crazy. I was able to go find, using the internet, that because people kept asking me about the NATO chief, Mark Root. People kept asking me if Mark Root went to Camp David, and this is in the last couple weeks. And I'm one of those people. I refuse to fucking lie. So I went and I did research, and I was not able to corroborate that story at all. Not a fucking iota of that story was I able to corroborate. And you know what I thought? That's a tell. I'm actually learning something here. In that, what if he was? What if he was, and they removed all trace of it from the internet? Mermaid said, "What's new this morning?" I'm pretty sure the Jack Smith report dropped. It's heavily redacted in 165 pages. It was filed October 2nd, 2024. I've never fucking seen it before. Some people are saying that it's old. I would recommend that you go to my profile, go to my YouTube, go to the live version of this podcast that's currently on YouTube, and it's linked in the chat like a fucking zillion times, is it not? I literally keep posting it. I keep looking at my screen where my YouTube is because there's a fucking smudge on my screen, and I keep thinking I have something on my nose. He said it's old. Michael Popak read through it. Here's the thing about that though. When? 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 Last week? Yesterday? Okay. When was it released, though? That's what we need to know. I've never seen that document before. I'd like to think somebody would have shared it with me before today. Don't you think? Like, we've talked about politics. I'm not. This isn't me versus you. Do you understand? This is me saying, like, thanks, chick. Do you understand? So, yeah, it is fucking cool. You can click on links. Yes. Destruction was a hurricane. Okay, there was a hurricane. Did you hear that, Briere? It was in October. I actually opened it too. I can send it. No, I have it. Okay. I can't just take your word though. Do you see how that works? I can't just take Michael Popak. I can't do that. Here's the thing about Jack Smith's report. Okay. Jack Smith was not hired to investigate this election. So the fact that that report was published and submitted on October 2nd, 2024, and then I've never fucking seen it, that does not preclude that it is not Jack Smith's final report. Again, it's not his fucking job to investigate the election. So time frame, its release, the fact that there's even similar information. Okay? Yep. Perhaps it just looks and sounds like another one. What do you think of Allie Carter? You're going to have to tell me about Allie Carter. I don't know who that is. Who here thinks that Trump will be inaugurated 1 week from today? I do not. He's not eligible for the job and he didn't sign the paperwork. Also, the vice president-elect was joking about not going to the inauguration, and Donald Trump has also insinuated that he wouldn't be there, and he also blockaded himself in Mar-a-Lago within the last 24 hours when he had a bunch of Republicans around. You could just tell me when I'm lying. None of that is untrue. All of that is fucking true. I live in the real world. What say ye? Right? What say you? See, from my perspective, there's way too many people that have just expected it. They just expect that Donald Trump's going to be president. Why? Why? The 14th Amendment, Article 3, has 3 requirements. And I'm going to keep talking about it because people don't seem to understand some shit. Okay? The first qualifier for the 14th Amendment, Article 3, is that you must have already held public office. So I think everyone agrees Donald Trump was the 45th president of the United States, correct? Is anybody debating that? Is anybody debating whether or not Donald Trump was president? He was the president of the United States. He was the 45th president, correct? So no one's debating that, right? So he meets the first qualification of the 14th Amendment, Article 3, in that he already held public office. Did he participate in an insurrection? You actually don't get to say whether or not he did, because the courts already did that. His own Senate convicted him 57-43. They failed to remove him from office. That's what that vote did. It did not remove him from office. And do you know why? Do you know why? Because everybody wants to know. Yep. No ethics agreement, no emoluments clause, no transition documents. An amended version. They just did that for show. Okay? If you and I ran for fucking president of the United States and won, guess what they wouldn't fucking ever do in a million goddamn years? Amend a fucking ethics agreement? That's for fucking sure. Okay? Is Fetterman there in Mar-a-Lago? Wouldn't surprise me. And oh, by the way, John Fetterman was a Democratic socialist until he got fucking brain damage, and all of a sudden Elon Musk is spending a whole lot of time in fucking Pennsylvania, and John Fetterman is now teetering on becoming full-blown MAGA. I wonder the fuck why. He's probably been having a lot of meals with Elon Musk, hadn't he? Hadn't he? Mm-hmm. So by the way, I made that thing last night about Donald Trump barricading himself in Mar-a-Lago. and there was that meeting and shit. The NATO Zelensky SecDef meeting on the 9th. Yo, you thought people were crazy? You know how I know people have lost their motherfucking mind? They weren't nearly as angry about Donald Trump barricading himself at Mar-a-Lago as they were about Zelensky and SecDef and fucking Root in the same room. Like, people are upset that that is real. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yeah. They're like, Ukraine's not a NATO member. What is Root doing in the same room? Do y'all know that there are 40,000 NATO troops in fucking Ukraine, and if that one of them gets hurt, it's over with? And did you know that? Ukraine sent firefighters to California? That's weird. So, like I've been saying lately, there's a lot of inflexible people out here doing fucking backflips for this incoming administration that aren't gymnasts. They have no idea how this shit's scored. No fucking clue what they're doing at all. They're out here doing forward rolls expecting a 10 and it's like, you're a fucking Donald Trump fan. Of course you would go to a gymnastics competition, do forward fucking rolls the whole time and be upset when you don't get 10s. That was a great fucking analogy. You can eat a dick if you don't like it. Okay? That was a great fucking analogy. Okay? There's a lot of people doing fucking that's you say that to say there's a lot of people doing backflips for Donald Trump that he don't give a fuck about you. He don't give no shits about you. There's 157 people in this YouTube live. If you like my content and you're like, Jared, you're sustaining me. I need you. Click on my profile, go to YouTube, get in this live chat. Get in the live chat on YouTube. Who doesn't censor me? YouTube doesn't censor me. YouTube lets me post the links that I post that they keep deleting in our chat and that we can't even fucking pin them anymore. This app is becoming fucking useless. But YouTube is just fine. And the link is in my bio. And I should see people fucking leaving this shit and showing the fuck up. Why? Because when I say, here is this report, and I need you to read it, and I need you to tell me, okay, hey, Heather and Galactic Glitz and Pam and Lori, if you can click on that link in my YouTube chat and give that sumbitch a read, okay, and tell me if that's Jack Smith's fucking report. Because here's the thing. He did. He broke with Donald Trump. So I Am Woman said, my dad just told me Vance came out and said he wouldn't pardon violent January 6ers. Right, and that's a direct departure from what Donald Trump had said. Things are going great for this incoming administration, right? They are in fucking lockstep, are they not? Yeah. Yeah. I just want to keep pointing out that I think Donald Trump and JD Vance are fucking patsy. I just want to keep fucking pointing it out. Apple user said I went, found it, and came back. I'm not staying there. Okay. Thank you. There's 42 fucking people in here. We're cooking on YouTube too. Okay? It's the same experience on YouTube. You just can click links instead of having to. Yeah, he did say nonviolent. Yes, that's a departure from what Donald Trump said. And that's why I said things are going fucking great. Okay? Tapping is clapping, people. Yeah. That's funny. You should if this app wasn't going away in a fucking week, that would be great. My wife's gonna lose her fucking mind, by the way. I just deposited like $300 fucking dollars in there. It was like 260. You know what's funny is I told her yesterday, don't worry about it. My community will make it fucking happen. And she was just like, oh, come on. You know, they helped you out once, Jared. They ain't going to fucking help you out again. And I was just like, you don't understand what community does. They lift up their leader. Watch. And she was just like, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, okay. You don't have to fucking believe it. But like, she was beside her fucking self when I told people, like, my furnace is shot. I have to get a new fucking furnace. And we didn't qualify because you have to have, we have to have 650 beacons each in order to sign up for this furnace. And we needed people to sign up for us. And 6 fucking people sent me their information. Like six people sent me their name, where they live, their social, all of it. They're half of the people that sent me their information knew their fucking credit score, and were like, "Oh yeah, I could help you." We didn't use it, for the record. I deleted every message. I even sent them, "Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm deleting this." Like, what? And I've always said, like, if there's people willing to literally put their credit at risk for me, money will never be a fucking issue. Not with this community, because if they were willing to just throw their fucking credit for me to get a furnace, dead ass, right? Yeah, insane, insane. And again, people ask, what are you supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to do when fascists come into power, right? You're supposed to isolate them, and so this means no Facebook, no Threads, no IG. This means no Twitter. I didn't tell you to deactivate your accounts. I said stop fucking using those applications. Meta is already losing money. Twitter has bottomed the fuck out. This is their last grasp. Okay? And again, remember, Elon Musk said, if Donald Trump doesn't win, I'm fucked. And I think I didn't even know YouTube had a chat. Hey, not a good one, right? Y'all got to realize you got to get in while it's small, because one day soon there'll be hundreds of people in that YouTube chat, and it'll be hard for me to keep up over there. Okay? Facebook is fucking 8th in the App Store. Okay? Deleting your account in the metaverse. Like I said, just so everybody knows, I didn't tell you to do that. I told you to stop using them because inactive users has a bigger impact than new users. Okay, we're boycotting all of the Meta apps. No Facebook, no IG, no Threads, no Twitter. I deleted LinkedIn a long time ago, so not everybody has the luxuries to get rid of all those social media sites. Okay, inspired. So we can just not open and use and not delete. That helps. Yes. Yes. So the reports that the CEO is going to see are going to have a lot to do with the interaction level, and new users are not important. New users are not driving value to the platform. Current users using the app are driving value to the app. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So unless you have to do it, this is the bill regarding the drone activity. What? What's up, y'all? There's like 117 people in here. Clapper really okay for creators. Like I said, Nunya, one of the things. So Corey asked, when do you think the general public will find out what we've known for a little while now? When do you think the general public will find out what we've known for a little while now? I don't know. I think that Tim Waltz has something to do with it. I think that Tim Waltz needs to do like a YouTube series where he breaks down what happened and the timeline of events, right? He's a teacher, right? So you need a teacher to teach you, right? You need somebody to kind of help you along. That literally is why I'm here, right? Cuz I'm a white cis male passing for a fucking Republican, right? People see me and they're like, "Oh, he's a fucking Trumper. I would never fucking associate with him." And then as soon as I open my goddamn mouth, I'm dead ass. I've heard people come up to me in public and they're like, "You sound like a fucking pirate. Like you sound like someone who's trying to subvert this shit." And I don't associate with maggots. They ain't a single person in my fucking contact list that I speak to that's a fucking maggot. And that's it. Hey, they say blood is thicker than water. I fucking disagree. I just happen to vehemently fucking disagree. You don't get to pick your family, but you get to pick your community, right? The type of people that are going to be around. You know, here's a teacher named Unlearned 16. But yeah, some of the public is going to have a problem. Somebody said when I followed your post, I just tell people to listen to the message, not his words. There's a reason that I do it. There's a reason that I'm uh vulgar. Is because the people that I don't care if they watch my content, they really care if you cuss. Did you hear? I'm gonna say it again. The people that my content is not meant for are gonna be really upset that I curse. But here's the problem. If you think that me cursing is a problem, that's because you have no concept of cursing. Cussing is cultural. It's part of American culture. It has permeated culture worldwide. It is language. It is hard coded into our language. In fact, when people say, "gosh darn it," you're a fucking poser. The intent is still there. You are still saying, "God damn it." You're just too fucking stupid to understand that if you believe that your God is real, then your God knows what you were intending to say. And you covering it up shows that you think you can outsmart your own God. And I'm here to just tell you that sounds fucking stupid. And you're welcome. That sounds like stupid. And I'm a son of a sailor. And I was in the Marine Corps infantry during a time of war. So if you think fuck is a problem, I'm going to tell you the story of the origin of the word fuck. And then you're going to slowly slink back in your chair and you're going to be like, "Oh my fucking god." Yeah. So during World War II, when we were fighting the fucking Nazis, German prostitutes used to call out to American soldiers, "Fick ein! Fick ein! Come here, we can fuck. Like, come here, we can have sex." And you know what they would do? They would tell them where the Germans are, where the Nazis are, who the Nazi sympathizers are, because they wanted to fucking live. And then they knew the only way we're getting out of this is to probably put out for these fucking Americans, but we got to tell them where the fucking Nazis are so they can get this shit over with. Go look me up. So when you have a problem with the word fuck, we aren't friends now. Because you don't understand the significance of the word fuck. Yes, I am. Likely alien on Clapper. We would be live there as well. Okay? So, yeah, it should be. Yeah, fuck is incredible. Heroes use the word fuck. Heroes. People that had a hand in saving democracy say the word fuck. Because what do you think happens if those German prostitutes had said fick ein, and then not told the Americans where the Germans were, where the Nazis were, who the Nazi sympathizers are, that helped end World War II and defeat the Nazi regime? And I would point you to my computer screens how that was off the top of the fucking dome. That was an English paper when I was like 19 years old, where I said that my argument was I had to have a transformative argument, meaning like you start with a main argument and then there's a sub argument. So my argument was that the Catholic Church is more dangerous to society than Eminem, the rapper. But that beyond that, what was even bigger was language was what was going to disrupt the Catholic Church. It was people actually realizing what the Catholic Church was doing, that they're the majority landowner in the world, right? Quickly getting run up on by the Chinese, right? But they're the majority landowner in the world. They have all these historical sites they don't pay taxes on, right? The Vatican is like, it's got its own fucking military and shit, right? Heather Williams said, father and grandfather were both in the Navy. Grandfather was a fighter pilot in World War II. Okay? So I was one of those kids, 18, 19 years old, son of a sailor at Purdue University, having to have a really good argument for why I should be allowed to be who I am now. And you know what my English professor told me after I wrote that paper? About the Catholic Church and how Eminem is actually better for society than the Catholic Church, and like furthermore, language is what's going to disrupt the Catholic Church. I got a fucking A on that paper. I got a 100 on that English paper, and my professor made me read it to the whole fucking class, and told me don't fucking change. Don't change. Don't be a different person. Be who that is. Learn it. Not afraid to fucking educate another person and say, actually, when you tell me you don't like me fucking cursing, you're a Nazi sympathizer. You're practicing white supremacy. And if you don't understand how policing people's language is a lot like white supremacy, boy, do I have a fucking another paper I wrote that I could fucking read to you. Heather Williams said, "You better got a fucking A." Yeah. Yeah, I also wrote a paper in college about that. I've been in college in 3 separate decades. I have a degree and I'm getting another one. And I'm probably going to get a fucking PhD in something. They're just words. They have no value unless you give them value, right? Like I always tell people, the pen's mightier than the sword. My tongue is sharper than any blade, but only if you would allow it to penetrate your ears, right? You can hear things and it not fucking affect you. Did you know that? Like somebody could say fuck you and it do absolutely nothing to you. That could fucking happen to you. I'll have to find it. We'll have to do it on another show. How long have we been live? Hour 23. So we're coasting. Okay. You choose to be offended. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. See, you can't control what happens to you. You can only choose how you react to things. If somebody is offended at something you say, you just ask them to reiterate that. Tell me why something I said offended you. If I don't know what I've done wrong, how can you expect me to apologize and learn from my mistakes? And you know what happens? You know what I've learned in my life? If somebody comes to you and say something that you said offended me, and you just fucking straight up ask them, what did I say that offended you? And I'm sorry, I want to be better. All they really wanted was the acknowledgement. And if you could just acknowledge them and say, I hear you and I respect you still, I'm just kind of wondering, like, why? They forgot. They don't even fucking. I don't even remember now that you just said like I hear you and I'm here and like if I offended you, like holy shit. But like, what did I say that offended you? And again, what I've learned is like their brain breaks because you didn't automatically fire back, get into a fucking altercation, not speak to each other for days, right? Instead, okay, so you're offended. Okay, well, hey, I hear you. I want to know what it was. What was it specifically that I said that offended you? And 100% of the time, they forgot. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Oh, so I acknowledged you and I told you that I heard you and I asked you to be specific about your complaint and you weren't able to do that. Huh. Huh. See what I've figured out about MAGA, Ms. Robin, is that they're pissed deep. This fucking deep. Everyone I've ever met, if you challenge them on their thinking, they fold like a fucking like a shitty chair, like a card table. If you push them at all, they're paper mache. And you know what I've said this whole fucking time. And keep in mind, I'm like 6'4", 300 pounds, and a Marine. We are paper mache. We're 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 a shitty house of cards. There's far too many people that think they're bulletproof. That think that they can't receive bruises and broken bones and shit. And you know how I know? You know how I know? There's physical evidence that not everybody understands that everything that you do costs you energy. hmm For example, on January 6th, 2021, 4 years ago today, January 6th, and that's not today. It was a week ago. Okay, a week ago, 4 years ago, a bunch of traders literally scaled a wall where they were flanked on both sides by a flight of stairs. Could have just walked up the stairs, took a lot less energy, probably would have had a lot more gas for the actual assault on the Capitol, but you're stupid. You're this fucking deep. There's a goddamn reason that we're still sitting here in a fucking democracy. And you want me to tell you? Physical fitness. That was the fucking reason. If them people had been getting 8 hours of sleep, fucking eating right and exercising, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in fucking trouble because they would have not been so goddamn stupid to scale a wall when you're flanked on both sides by a fucking flight of stairs. You could have just gone up. Also, there was a ladder, like right there. There was a ladder. Could have just climbed up the ladder and didn't do that either. So that's my physical embodiment of MAGA piss deep. Meaning, if you challenge them on their ideals at all, they fall the fuck over. They didn't have any, they just wanted to be acknowledged. Once you acknowledge them, now you can get them on your team. But there's a reason, though, why you isolate them, and that's because they were brainwashed. So I know people are starting to file out the fucking door. It's the end of the fucking show. They're all go back sad and figure out how to talk to your family again. Okay? Bad joke. But like, once you can just, like, for example, once you could just break down the 14th Amendment, Article 3. Yeah. I found that MAGA tends to do just start shouting and challenge when you do it kindly and politely. Yeah. Yeah. You challenge someone in their ideals and they fold like a fucking house of cards, especially when they have shitty ideals. When there's no good foundation for that. I'll say, hey, I lost mine too. Erica, I lost mine too. That's why I'm here with you. And that rhymed and it was unintentional. Okay. So remember, we haven't been doing a very good job of it, but that's just because we've been having a fucking show. Okay. But remember, this is Justice's Waiting Room. It's a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. Try not to get fucking banned on TikTok is pretty much the daily goal. Okay? Daily, we're trying not. Okay? But the show's got a title song, it's got a closing song. We don't play them because that's terrible. Does that make sense? It's terrible. Oh, I was about to say. Okay. So there's our intro song. Okay. Edwin Starr's War. You know, war. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Actually, they sang that as cadence while I was on active duty a lot. It's like the basis. It has the correct pacing for a run. Okay. And that's what I try to commit to. Hey, Erica, you've got a new family right here. You find out why somebody's on lockdown. No, well, not why. Here's the thing we found out. So we'll get out of here after I answer this question. Okay. He does that shit all the time. Was what the people that live around the area told me. He basically terrorizes Mar-a-Lago. And so once you know that, for me, once you know that, then you're like, okay, but hold on. And what I found is, and again, I want to be corrected when I'm wrong, but I feel like the entrance closest to like where that is, where Donald Trump lives. Um. So user, hold on, let me answer this other question. Um. So what I understand is that when you enter Mar-a-Lago from the main entrance, Donald Trump lives in the back. Okay. And at the back entrance of Mar-a-Lago is the little cottage where Elon Musk has been staying. And again, these are somebody else has told me this. He lives in the back of Mar-a-Lago. Elon Musk is even closer to the back. Okay? The back entrance is closed until 2029. That's what I heard from the people that live there. Also, he does this shit all the fucking time. Also, there's one lane going into the main entrance of Mar-a-Lago, and it looks like construction. I said it looks like construction. Somebody said looking from Google Maps, he's blocked all his neighbors from their driveways, and that came from one of the matriarchy. So you can believe whatever you choose to believe, but I told you the facts first. He does this shit all the fucking time. From what I've been told by the people that live down there, when you go into Mar-a-Lago and you're going to go to where Donald Trump lives, he lives in the back. And the little cottage where Elon stays is even more in the back. And it's close to the rear entrance, which they closed off until 2029. Okay? And then one of my mods says, hey man, I'm looking at Google Maps, and he basically fucked all his neighbors that having access to their driveways. So you believe what you want to believe. I take those facts into consideration, and I say Donald Trump's barricaded himself in Mar-a-Lago to get a drop on anyone coming onto Mar-a-Lago that might be looking for him, and I think it's Russians. I think Donald Trump's not eligible for the job, that he didn't sign any of the fucking paperwork, and that he doesn't get inaugurated, and he still owes dark money. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody say, Jared, he don't owe all that. He paid it all back. I think Donald Trump is scared for his life, and it's Russians that he's fucking hiding from. Not the feds. Not the feds. They could just use a boat, baby girl. They could just beach his ass. What the fuck are we talking about, the feds? If the feds wanted to, they could helo drop onto fucking Mar-a-Lago a fire team of people and have that entire complex cleared out in 5 seconds. What are we talking about? Russians. He's afraid of the people coming to get their money from him when he loses, when he's declared not eligible. Why do you think the Democrats waited so fucking long to say anything, do anything? Because he's bleeding money. He's bleeding money. And again, I'm going to keep saying it. When a billionaire comes to your house and they only give you $1 million, that's like giving someone the bird. That they got so much motherfucking money, they could have gave him a billy, and it still wouldn't have really meant shit. They could make that shit back in a year. Who gives a fuck? They gave him $1 million. That is fucking nothing. That's the dumbest shit ever. All right, my stomach is growling. Okay, I have to get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna pay this internet bill that y'all paid. Then my wife's a loser mind. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. I'll be live in a couple hours. I think. What time is it? I'm not like tired or anything. It's just I'm not trying to be on here all day. You know what I mean? It's 12:30. So probably like 2:30. We'll see. I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go try to find out if this is Jack Smith's final report. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you have to be cognizant of. There are gonna be a lot of people positing mis and disinformation. This whole week is gonna be the worst of it. I have a thing. I have a thought that this week's gonna be rough. The report that I posted, filed October 2nd, should have been the last report because Jack Smith was not sent here to investigate an election, and it makes sense to wrap up his investigation in October. All I'm saying, October 18th, 2,000 pages heavily redacted was released. I understand the reports from October 2nd. I've never seen it before today. Those are just the facts. Because I'd like to think if that report existed in the metaverse before right meow, somebody would have been like, "Hey man, you should read this old report from October." But I never seen it. And again, his job was not to investigate the election, so Pick says it ain't the one we're waiting on. Fine. But you've started your sentence with "I don't think." And my think button is telling me, was he also here to investigate the election? And there's a report containing his investigation in the election? Because if that's the fucking case, oh, now we know why. Right? 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 Now we know why if that report on October 2nd is old, and there's a report dated starting on October 3rd going until last week. Oh, honey, he's in deep shit. He's in such deep shit. You know how he said, like, maggots are piss deep? Oh, goddamn it, he's drowning in it. He's drowning in it. Oh, he's drowning. Yeah, there's more information out there than you could possibly imagine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can take that. I can also admit when I may have been wrong. I may be wrong. But here's my question then, and we'll all just take it on the chin together. How the fuck did I not see that before today? It's a great fucking question, right? How did I not see that before today? How come the news guy didn't know that? That shit's old. You know what I mean? That's on me. I'm not blaming other people. I'm blaming myself. Have a good one.